First chapter, art and architecture, industrial civilization, intermediate civilization, texture and sculpture. Indian Valley civilization was one of the most early civilization of the near Earth, South Africa, East and South Africa. Charles Mason discovered IBC in 1920. Harappan art and architecture. Harappan civilization flourished around 2500 BC on the bank of Indus River. It was spread to the large part of northwestern and western India. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, two major sites of IBC, has been called the earliest example of urban civil planning. The Harappan culture was distinguished by its system of town planning. There were well-planned grid with grid, main road and smaller lane intersecting at right angle. Each section included different buildings such as public building, dwelling houses, market, craft, workshop, etc. City was divided into two parts, uprised citadel or lower part. The citadel was possibly occupied by members of the ruling class. Granaries constituted an important part of the Harappan city which were designed intelligently. Public bath was one of the important features of IBC, which was used for ritualistic cleaning. The best example of public bath is the Great Bath discovered at Mohenjo-daro. Smaller one-roomed house used by working classes. The quarter are discovered from low part of the city. Most buildings have private well, bathroom and proper ventilation system. Advanced drainage system was the most striking feature of Harappan civilization. Sculpture of Harappan civilization, three-dimensional volume, various sculptures, bronze vessels, pottery, gold, jewelry, terracotta figurines, and statues have been found near IBC. Seals की बात करें, archaeological found seals of different shape and size at all executive sites. Most of the seals are in a square shape, but triangular, rectangular, and circular shape. The scales are also used. Stellite. Statite was the one commonly used soft stone for making seals. Agate, chert, copper, terracotta frame, and they are also used gold and ivory. Also used pictographic script. Most of the seals carry inscription and pictographic script, which is said to be decipherable. Some seals also show animal inscription: unicorn, humble bull, rhinoceros, tigers, elephant, bulls. Beyond goats, ibex, crocodiles were the most common animals shown on seals. Imagine animal human deity with the horse, hooves and tails of the bull also appear in the seal. Seal found at Mesopotamia and Lotus supported the seal were used for trade purpose. Seal were used for an amulet. Mathematical seal and the swastik seal are also found. The Pashupati seal and unicorn seal, Mohenjo-daro are some of the best examples of seal discovered at Mohenjo-daro. The bronze sculpture of IC were produced by the lost wax air produced process. The dancing girl, the nude sculpture from Mohenjo-daro called the dancing girl, is a classic example of a bronze sculpture. It is armed 11 cm and stands with her left arm full of bangles and right arm with amulets and bracelets. It is stood on Tribhanga posture. Terracotta figurines. It is a fire-baked clay as compared to the stone and bronze statue. The terracotta represents of human form on a crate in an Indus Valley. They are more realistic in Gujarat site. The Kalibanga toys, animal figurines, many crafts, wheels. The most important among the Indus figurines are those representing the mother goddess. Mask of home deity. Pottery. The red black painted ware has a fine coating of red shape on which geometric and anatomical designs are executed in glory black part. Plain pottery were mainly used for household purpose. Miniature vessels are used for decoration or having marvelous crafts. Cocoon pottery was probably used for steaming beverage. Ornaments were produced from material ranging from precious metals and gemstones to bone and bead clay necklace, fells, amulets, and figurines were commonly worn by both sexes. Women wear grilled earrings and anklets, called amulets, quartz, stellite, beads, and popular and produced on large scale. The bead industry seems to have been well developed, as evident from the factories discovered at Sanhodara and Lothal. They were both cotton and wool dresses. From archaeological find, it appears that the people of the Indus Valley was conscious of fashion. Bread priest is an excellent example of a stone figurines described by IBC. An amulet is worn on the right hand and helps assume that the neck suggests a necklace. Important site of Harappan की बात करें तो हरप्पा is situated in present day Pakistan on the lake of river Ravi. Wheat and barley were discovered from a wooden scarf, disc, copper scale, mirror, and bronze metal. Sulfur famous red sandstone melt also found on the Harappa. Important sites of Mohenjo-daro. Citadel is the Great Bath and Great Granary have been discovered from Mohenjo-daro. The famous bone dancing girl, post-cremation burial, Pashupati shield, the bread priest are some of the notable findings of Mohenjo-daro. Important sites of Dholavira. Dholavira has several large reservoirs, a unique water harnessing system, dams and embankment, etc. Lothal was important for naval trade and a dockyard was present there. Important findings of Lothal including a risk cast, fire tires, a pointed jar, modern clay cheese, bed making factories, etc. Rakhigarhi, Haryana. Rakhigarhi in Hisara, Haryana is one of the largest sites of Indus Valley. Granary, grains, cemetery, terracotta bricks are discovered. Ropar, Punjab on the bank of Satluj. Important finding of Ropar including the dog burned with buried with humans, oval peat, burials, copper ores, etc. Balathal in Kalibanga, Rajasthan. A Bengal factory, toy cart, camel bonds, decorated bricks, citadel and lower town were discovered from Balathal, Kalibanga, Surat Kotla. Gujarat. Horse bones are found Banawali, Haryana on the bank of Saraswati. Banawali was situated on a river Saraswati, now a dried river. Alamgirpur. Alamgir is situated in Meerut, UP on the bank of river Yamuna. Is the easternmost site of IBC. Copper bronze blade ceramic items are found. Mehargarh now in Pakistan is called the precious of IBC conclusion. They have well established in art and architecture.